Okay, so it's been 3 weeks of the French curl braids. This is what they look like so far.
Ashley, look at me.
This is me. Because I used 5 packs for these braids, it was heavy. It was so heavy.
My head is too heavy.
I think I shouldn't have used 5 packs. I just felt like it was very heavy. But what I figured out to counteract the heaviness was that, for example, like this section here, I think because it's curly, all the tension, if you put it on the back or the front, all the tension just like pulls together, and I think the tension starts wherever it is. Like it all just pulls. If the gravity is pulling onto one place, it pulls everywhere together. So for example, what I've done now is that this section here, the front part, it's this here. I've just taken this section here and then just taken it like that, and then I bring it all around here. Okay, I can't see properly, so I don't know what I've done. Let me look in the mirror. I think that works, yeah. And then I just have it here, and that means that it means that the front part of my head, all the tension isn't just going to one place, as if like if it was all back together as one. Okay, so yeah, you could just style it as preferred, but I definitely think separating the curls into sections really helps with the whole tension situation, just so you don't lose your hair. So even like here at the front, I'll just take this section and I'll coil it up like this, and then here I'll also just coil this up, and also the back I just coil up, and I coil it up into the direction that the hair is curling. So second review is that I think the quality is really great. The only thing I think when it was very fresh, perhaps for the first few days, I couldn't tie it up because I felt like the ends of it were very sharp and it was very poking my head almost. So, but I think how I countered that was that I just put some oil on my scalp, and then these corners were no longer poking me, so I couldn't tie my hair up. I tried to tie my hair up, but if I did tie my hair up, I put like a scarf underneath just so the ends don't poke my scalp. And the weight thing, I think I was walking around through summer and I'm just holding my hair like this because it was so heavy. I'm just on the street.
It's so heavy!
Because it was too hot. Holding it up here, I had to balance it because it was heavy. So I was just like, ugh. But then now, after 3 weeks, it feels good. It feels better. I think it's not bad. I think it looks great. I think the only thing it needs, I just need to put something in it just so it can shine. But in terms of tangles, like it's not that tangled. I think it looks great. And the curls, it's not as, these were bigger curls initially, but it's not as curly as it was. Definitely not like straight. Like for example, if you're doing goddess braids, it's not as straight as goddess braids. Like this braids definitely retain the curls. The only place where my hair has separated is perhaps, I think I noticed on a few braids, but I don't know if it's the different braiders that were doing it, because on some braids my hair is poking out, but I think maybe because the hair is just so soft. Refresh of these braids. So first I just like to start by going in with black castor oil by Sheer Moisture, but I think any castor oil should do. Squidge some on, apply it on my scalp. Wherever I feel that my scalp is dry, I just run it. So something else that I usually would go in with, but I see that my hair still hasn't risen. The only place where my hair has separated is perhaps, but then up top, up here, fortunately nothing is popping out. I would use this just to flatten it out. This is the Cream of Nature Pure Honey Styling Mousse. So just put it on and then flatten it. But because nothing is there as of now, I don't want to have too much product, so I'll leave this out for now. Something else that I discovered is this, I feel like most of the ingredients in here is glycerine. So it's this stuff that just helps braids shine almost. So just maybe like 2 puffs, you don't really need that much. Just rub it in, but I think it's glycerine. It even has the texture of glycerine. And I'll just put everything in the front. Ugh. Okay, and then I'll just run it through the bottom parts. I'll just run it through. Run it, and I think that really helps. See, I definitely put way too many packs, but I think that definitely really helps to. I feel like I need to put a little bit more just to the edges so it's not too dry, especially on the ends because that's where it begins to tangle quite a bit. So I'm just putting that in there. Okay. Something else I like to do is just run my fingers through, and then if I feel any sections maybe that have knots or something, I can just get my pair of scissors, or if there's places that where it's just starting to look funky, I can just cut those off. Just slowly cut those off, but this is something that, you know, with the cutting can take some time, but you know, you want your braids to look good, so gotta take time. And then the final step is to get your sheen spray. This is by, oh, it's called just olive oil sheen spray. I actually don't know what company this is. I just know the bottle, but I've never known what company this is. I don't know if you're supposed to shake it, I just shake it. I'm just gonna put my head over again, okay, and then I'll just spray, start from the bottom, just spraying. And then just finishing up just at the top. There you have it, refreshed braids. And then if you want, I guess you can just go again and, you know, just do some finger coils just so it can lay the way that you want it to lay, so it can look pretty. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.